Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're ready to take control of your weight loss journey with the help of a registered dietitian and former bodybuilding competitor, then you've come to the right place. As an expert in nutrition, fitness, and healthy living, I'm here to share with you knowledge and help you achieve your goals. So if you're feeling stuck in your weight loss journey, feel like you're doing all the right things but not seeing the results you want, then this video is for you. I know firsthand how frustrating it can be, but I'm here to tell you that you're not alone. And in this video, I'll be sharing the biggest weight loss mistakes that most people make and how to avoid them. By avoiding these mistakes, you'll be one step closer to achieving the body of your dream. If you're new to my channel or a returning viewer, hit that subscribe button and let's get you one step closer to your healthier self. So let's just jump right into it. Weight loss mistake number 1 is focusing on diet foods. When people first start a diet, one of the most common mistakes they make is thinking, I need to eat diet food, or only choose low-calorie foods without considering their nutritional value. Some examples of these diet foods include 100-calorie snack packs, low-fat or low-carb versions of foods, and diet sodas that are packed with preservatives and chemicals that aren't so good for you. These foods can be fine in moderation, but if you're eating these foods day in and day out as your primary fuel source, you're most likely not going to feel satisfied. You're going to be feeling hungry, deprived, and really not getting the nutrition that your body needs. Another issue with these foods is that when food companies take something out of a food product like carbs or fat, they have to replace it with something else in order to maintain the taste and texture of the food. So even though the snack food you're eating is low fat, low carbs, or even low calories compared to the original product, it is likely going to be higher in added sugars, salt, or artificial ingredients. This is one of the reasons why it's so important to read the nutrition facts label and not just look on what's on the front of the package, because marketing can really get you thinking a product is healthy when in fact it's not. Instead of focusing solely on calorie count and these low-calorie foods, it's important to choose nutrient-dense foods that will keep you feeling full and satisfied. And these foods can actually be a tool and aid in your weight loss journey. Those foods are high in fiber, protein, contain healthy fats, and complex carbs, which ultimately help control hunger and support a healthy weight and weight loss. So when you're looking to lose weight or improve your overall health, choose whole foods over processed foods as often as possible. And the added benefit is that by making these healthy, nutrient-dense food choices, you'll be more likely to stay on track with your diet and be one step closer to reaching your weight loss goals. Weight loss mistake number 2 is cutting out carbs. Please, you guys, carbs are not the enemy. Our bodies require 3 macronutrients. These macronutrients are carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. And each of these macronutrients play an important role in maintaining overall health and well-being. Carbohydrates in particular provide energy. Proteins are essential for growth and repair of the body tissues, and fats help with the absorption of certain vitamins and minerals. So it's never a good idea to completely cut out any one of the macronutrients. And when it comes to energy and muscle, carbohydrates play a critical role. They're an essential macronutrient that provides energy for the body during exercise, aids in muscle recovery and growth, and aids in protein synthesis. And carbohydrates are actually the primary source of energy for the body during exercise. They're broken down into glucose, which acts as a primary fuel source for the body. And then this glucose is used to power the muscles during exercise, keeping them strong and allowing you to push harder during your workout. So without enough carbohydrates, the body will not have enough energy to sustain intense physical activity, leading to fatigue and decreased performance. When we eat carbohydrates, we're able to replenish glycogen stores in the muscle and then keep them ready for our next workout. And I really want to emphasize that you can eat all the protein you want in the world, but if you're not eating carbohydrates as well, you're not going to be able to build muscle optimally. And the more muscle you have, the more calories your body naturally burns. Really great tool in weight loss. Even with all that scientific backing, I know some of you may be thinking, well, when I cut out carbs, I lose weight. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why that happens. So for every gram of carbohydrate you eat, your body holds on to 3 to 4 grams of water to help store that energy in your body. So when you first cut out carbohydrates, you're not gonna be holding on to as much water in your body as you were before. Thus, the scale is going to make you think that you've lost fat, when in actuality, you've just lost water weight, which you'll easily gain back once you start eating carbs again. That's also the reason why after you eat a large carbohydrate meal, you may feel bloated or feel heavier. It's because you're holding on to more of that water. Instead of cutting out carbs, focus on the quality and quantity of carbohydrates you're eating. Consuming complex carbs in moderate amounts, such as whole grains, fruits, and vegetables, is a great way to ensure that you're gonna get the right amount of carbohydrates to support muscle building, lose weight, and stay energized throughout the day. And honestly, is there anyone that really never wants to eat carbs for the rest of their lives? I'll let you answer that one in the comments. So this brings me to weight loss mistake number 3, dropping calories too low, too quickly. And this one definitely resonates with me. For an extended period of time, the idea that 1,200 calories is the optimal number of calories everyone should be eating for weight loss was widely promoted, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Calorie recommendations should always be individualized and varies from person to person based on things like height, weight, and activity level. And when we decrease our calorie intake too quickly, our body goes into a conservation mode to preserve energy and resources. This means that our metabolism will eventually slow down, making it much harder to lose weight. And not only that, but going too low on calories can actually lead to increased hunger, decreased energy, and even muscle loss, which is gonna be detrimental to your overall goal of weight loss and health. The reality is that when we drop our calories too low, we're not getting the energy and nutrition our body needs to function properly. And when our body isn't functioning properly, weight loss becomes much harder to achieve. So instead of focusing on a specific number of calories, it's important to focus on nourishing our bodies with healthy, nutrient-dense foods that will give us the energy we need to lose weight in a long-term, sustainable way. When trying to determine the right number of calories for weight loss, it's so important to understand your starting point. And as a registered dietitian, I recommend tracking your food intake for at least 3 days. This includes 2 weekdays and 1 weekend day, as weekends can often involve different activities or social events that may affect your eating habits. To track food, I personally use MyFitnessPal, and it allows me to track my food, create recipes, and set muscle or weight loss goals for myself. All you have to do is easily scan a barcode or search for foods and then enter in the portion size that you're eating. So once you've tracked your food for those 3 days, add up the total number of calories and divide by 3 to get your daily average caloric intake. And if you want to do a full week, that's even better. So if you do this and find that you're gaining weight, this means that you are in a calorie surplus. And if you're losing weight, you are in a calorie deficit. And to lose weight, you need to be in a slight calorie deficit. It doesn't have to be a large deficit. However, it's important to decrease your calorie intake gradually, maybe 50 to 100 calories per week, or even 2 weeks, to allow your body and metabolism time to adapt. And remember, slow and steady weight loss is key to long-term success. Weight loss mistake number 4 is inaccurately tracking your food. And I understand that some people may not want to hear this, but investing in a digital food scale has been one of the most effective tools to achieve my nutrition and fitness goals. And a digital food scale isn't something that you need to use forever, but it's an excellent tool for learning about portion size and understanding exactly and how much you're eating. And when I started my fitness journey over 10 years ago, I realized that I was underestimating how much protein I was eating. Learning was a game changer. And I think that the thing that people don't realize is that, we're never taught about nutrition and portion size in school, but somehow we're expected to know what and how much to eat. but that's why I'm here to help. The purpose of using a digital food scale is to gain a better understanding of the amount of food we're consuming and proper portion size. This is particularly important because small changes in portion size, such as additional few ounces of protein or carbs here and there, can actually impact whether you gain weight or lose weight. So by using that digital food scale, we can ensure that we're consuming the right amount of food to meet our dietary needs and goals. So this right here is the digital food scale I use, and I love it because it's compact, it's light, and I just love the way it looks. You can find the link to this exact scale down below. And that brings me to my last weight loss mistake, number 5, the all or nothing mentality. The mindset that you're either on track 100% or you're not in it at all. An all or nothing mentality when it comes to weight loss can be detrimental to achieving your long-term success. And this mentality often leads to strict or restrictive dieting. Truth is that eating one meal that deviates from your diet plan won't cause a significant weight gain, just like eating one healthy meal won't result in a significant weight loss. Weight loss and weight gain are the result of a consistent balance of calorie intake and expenditure over time rather than the result of one single meal. If you do end up eating higher carbs or a little bit off your plan, I do not recommend you weigh yourself the next day because 9 out of 10 times you will weigh more as a result of undigested food and additional water weight. Instead, try to get moving the next day, and more importantly, just try to get back to your normal eating pattern and everything will balance out after a few days. Remember, health is not something that you check off and you're done. It's something that you're consistently doing. So finding things that work for you, that are sustainable, is what's really gonna lead to long-term weight loss and sustainable health. So those were my top 5 weight loss mistakes. If you found this video informative or helpful, I would love for you to give this video a thumbs up, and feel free to comment below what you struggle with most in your weight loss efforts, and I'll respond in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.